This match is brought to you by Assassin's Academy, the official sponsor of the Subspectrum Men's Advanced No-Gi Absolute. Head over to assassinsacademy.com and stay tuned for Session 2 of the world's only competitive submission grappling training super camp, November 12th through the 14th at Falkenstein Castle in Burnett, Texas.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to match number 5 in the finals of our men's advanced No-Gi Absolute. First up, representing the Moines Jitsu, Jerrod Appenzeller.
Compared to all these other guys, they ain't so thick. 170 pounds ain't nothing compared to some of them.
And following him to the stage, our returning Gi and No-Gi Absolute champion. Earlier today, winning our Gi Absolute at $500 cash, now going for $1,000 in our next advanced No-Gi Absolute. Austin Baker of Gracie, Barra, North Phoenix.
And here we go, the moment you've all been waiting for. About to kick off our finals match. Jerrod Appenzeller, Austin Baker. You've seen these guys dominate so much tonight. And we're going to see what happens when you pit them against each other.
Little bit of background information here on this match. Jerrod Appenzeller told me yesterday he envisioned seeing himself in the finals against Austin Baker. Here he is. I'm interested to see how this match is going to go. We've seen nothing but tenacity and fast, quick transitions and submission attempts from Jerrod Appenzeller during the preliminary rounds of this bracket. We've seen nothing but dominating performances from Austin Baker up until this point. Interested to see how these two match up and how it's going to go down here in the finals of our men's advanced No-Gi Absolute. Again, $1,000 cash going to the winner of this bracket.
And again here, we're seeing Jerrod start off with a lot of head pressure, trying to really work down Austin Baker. And Austin, again, really just kind of taking the wrestling in his stride. Not been one to overexert himself in the early portions of the match, but finding those opportunities and really capitalizing on them, which has led to a lot of his success today. Jerrod now going to sit down the guard.
Mercy grip there on the left hand as he sits to the guard. Both butterfly hooks inserted here. Austin Baker looking to keep those elbows close to the knees, keep those hips pinned. Jerrod looking to isolate the left arm of Austin Baker here, but Austin's able to pretty easily posture out of that position there.
Now Austin is being heavy here, really trying to open up that guard, really putting a lot of pressure on that left leg of Jerrod.
Jerrod is one of the most flexible individuals I've ever met in my life, so while that may be uncomfortable, it's not gonna, it's certainly not gonna get a tap, but I don't think it's also gonna put him in too much discomfort.
Once again, because this is a finals match, we have a 10-minute timer going with points being scored at 5 minutes. Jerrod here working his half guard with knee shield, really more of a almost reverse De La Riva hook there. And Austin pummeling in, working to try to get some upper body control so that he can free that leg and advance the position.
Austin Baker with liberal application of that left forearm to the throat there of Jerrod Appenzeller, really trying to pin the upper body as he looks to get into a dominant guard passing position. He's able to put that right shoulder down and passes to the right side here. Again, just about 2 minutes and 15 seconds into the match, so we are not going to see any points scored for that position. Had that happened in the final 5 minutes of the match, we would have seen Austin Baker go up 3-0, but here still 0-0 in the beginning moments of this advanced No-Gi Absolute final.
And we've seen this behavior from Austin earlier today. He is focused on getting the position and finishing the match. In his last match against Eric Littke, right before the points were about to be scored, he just passed the guard anyway, and he knew that if he could secure that guard pass, he could work him to turtle, take his back, and then finish the fight, which is exactly what he did. And we're seeing that game plan happen right now in his match against Jerrod.
Hard drop of the left hip there Austin uses to eliminate the possibility of Jerrod getting that left shin in to create a little bit of space and re-guard. Strong shoulder pressure. We call it shoulder of justice at No Coast Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
And justice is being done.
Justice is being served, my friends.
Jerrod trying to utilize that left arm frame to keep Austin Baker away from him. Austin now using that knee to go right to the mount. Being really heavy here.
I'm going to isolate that right arm and punch it up over the head.
Yeah, we're seeing, I love this grip here. Austin using his left arm to come all the way under in that underhook to really trap Jerrod's right arm here. It's a very dominant position. It really gives the guy on bottom nothing to do from there. If you have it in no-gi, they're essentially trapped. There's no grips for them to get. He's working his way up to high mount, just really making this spot hell for Jerrod on bottom.
And we are just about 50 seconds removed from the point scoring portion of this match. As we head into those final 5 minutes, we will see the athletes getting points for the positions that they obtained. Austin continuing to maintain that high mount there with the arms jacked up underneath the head. You see Jerrod's just kind of lost with what to do. If he can't get his elbows back to his ribs, he really has almost no options in this position, especially with a man as large as Austin Baker on top of him here.
We officially refer to this position as cooking the beans.
Cooking the beans. I have heard that before.
The longer you're there, the less you want to be in that match. Jerrod able to get his arms back next to his body, getting a little bit more leverage here, hoping to be able to pry Austin Baker off of him. But Austin using all of his force, all of his weight to wrap around that head, keeping a hard crossface on Jerrod as he's trying to advance the position, open him up here. We're past the 5-minute mark, so points are able to be scored at this point. And we're going to see if, with Austin in such a dominant position already, not many more points to be had at this point. We're going to see if he can turn this into a finish or if Jerrod can recover. Once again, Austin doing a very good job of isolating both of those arms. Jerrod trying to keep them together over his head, but we might see a transition to an armbar here by Austin Baker, looking to hook that opposite leg, being very heavy, rolling over, hasn't secured the leg around the head yet. And we're going to see, he has the option here to take it as a full armbar or maybe come around to the back. He's going over the head.
And he's able to slip that arm out. Jerrod comes up on top. We're going to see a reset of the position back in the middle of the mat. Just about 4 minutes left to go here in this match. You see the crowd amping up a little bit more. Definitely the hometown hero here, Jerrod Appenzeller. They would like to see him get the victory over the multiple-time advanced gi and no-gi absolute champion Austin Baker and win one for the state of Iowa and the city of Des Moines.
And we're still scoreless now. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left on the clock. Jerrod is going to pull guard. Austin sitting in on that knee cut position. He has the underhook, but Jerrod has that foot on the inside. Austin giving a little bit of torque there, maybe just to remind him that, hey, we got a couple leg locks here, and I'm familiar with those as well.
That's a nasty, nasty position for Jerrod's knee there. Jerrod looking to enter in on that far side leg. He's going to have to do a lot to off-balance the hips of Austin Baker here. Austin, both of his knees on the mat. Strong base. And Austin Baker doing what he does best, transitioning to a position where he forces his opponent to turtle, and now he's got that seatbelt grip. Look for him to roll over that right shoulder on the back of the neck as he looks to take the back here.
No hooks yet for Austin Baker, and the score remains 0-0. He does, however, have a tight seatbelt, and we've seen him work this position all day.
He's got that first hook inserted. All he needs is to obtain that second hook to take a 3-0 lead in the final 3 minutes of our advanced no-gi absolute. He's got that right arm punch through. I see him do that right shoulder roll over the back, and while he doesn't have that second hook yet, there he is able to insert it, and now he is going to see the count. And we will see Austin Baker go up 3-0 with just a little over 2 minutes left to go here in the finals of our men's advanced no-gi absolute.
And Jerrod's really in trouble here. We've seen Austin Baker finish a lot of people here today off of this back position. He's gone back to the super hook, letting go of that hook on top, and we've seen him snatch up those heads, snatch up those necks, and cause really gruesome-looking chokes earlier today.
And as Austin throws that left hook back in, he is able to trap the left arm of Jerrod here. So if he's able to get that left hand out, it's going to be a 2-on-1 fight for the neck here. And I like Austin Baker's chances, but Jerrod's a crafty individual. I would not be surprised to see him free that left arm just like he did. And now we're back on a 2-on-2 fight. Just a minute 30 left to go here in the finals of our men's advanced no-gi absolute. Jerrod Appenzeller is going to have to escape this position and really do something special to end up winning this match.
Austin electing to use that butterfly hook to put Jerrod back in the turtle. Maybe felt like he was starting to slip out, not really be in the position that he wanted to maintain control, and is going to use this to set him back in turtle, reestablish those upper body connections so that he has more control over that shoulder, which is what you need to get this finish. Rolling through again, can we see Austin Baker punch that hand under the throat of Jerrod Appenzeller?
Austin Baker doing what he does best from that turtle position, rolling that choking arm shoulder over the neck and rolling his opponent through, but he's not able to maintain that position for very long, and again, forcing his opponent to turtle. This is what he does best. He does it time and time again, and here we see it again as he tries to punch that right arm through. Again, look to see him roll that right shoulder over the back of the head and finish with the back take.
Just about 30 seconds left. Austin Baker on your back. This is not the spot you want to be. He's got the hooks in. Another 3 points for Austin Baker. 15 seconds left.
Austin Baker going over the face there with his right choking arm. 10 seconds left to go here in the finals of our men's advanced no-gi absolute. Austin Baker with a 3-0 lead, and it looks like he is going to go on and win this bracket. A 3-0 victory for Mr. Austin Baker. 6-0, in fact.
And that's going to do it. Pure domination that we've seen all day today, throughout the gi, throughout the no-gi, from guard, from the feet, on the back. Austin Baker is a dangerous man.
Austin Baker of Gracie, Barra, North Phoenix.
And he just got a little bit richer as well.